Hey, how is it going? This is Scramble for marketingwithscramble.com and welcome to my blog post of how to structure a to-do list. Now, thanks for coming into this is a very interesting blog post where I'm sharing with you the importance of to-do list and a structure that I'm using to create it, and that makes me to be more profitable than creating a general and unstructured to-do list. Now, sorry for these messages that are popping up from Skype. For some reason, I'm not able to stop Skype from doing that, only if I close it, but I can't close it because there are some important messages that I have to receive over and over. So, as a short definition for the to-do list, from my opinion, it's just a list where we point out our task we want to accomplish. Now we have to create for every single day a to-do list. And each task on the to-do list needs to have a deadline period, usually for the specific day we are into. That's the way it goes, and that's the way I found it profitable and easy to follow for me. When you create this to-do list, if you ask yourself this question, I'm going to respond you right now. In the morning, before you start your activity in the day you are. So you create your to-do list for the day you are in the morning before you start the activity. That's the way it goes. That's the way you can plan things for the day we are. And that's the way you can be most accurate, right? Because if you try to create a to-do list for the next month, that's going to be hard to do. That's going to be a pain in the ass because you don't know in a big percentage where your business is going to be and what you have to do in that specific day. So that's why we work always and always in the day we are into. And always we create our to-do list in the morning before we start our activity. Now let me show you the structure I'm using and you can use too. We split the day in two. We are going to have the first part of the day and then the second part of the day, right? Now, inside the first part of the day, we complete the harder task. So we write down on the to-do list on the first part of the day to complete the harder tasks. In the second part of the day, we complete the easier tasks. So we write down inside the to-do list the easier tasks we have to do only on the second part of the day. Why this? Because we have more energy and we can be more focused in the first part of the day. Always and always, first part of the day is more profitable by the work, by the amount of focus we can put into, by the amount of energy, right? Because your energy will be spent once you work harder and harder, and basically at 10 p.m. or at 6 p.m. you don't have the same energy you're having at 8 a.m. morning or 9 a.m. morning, right? That's why this strategy that I'm using is a simple structure. We split the to-do list into sections, first part, second part, and when you create your task, you point them. This is going to be inside the first part because I think this is harder to complete. This task is going to be on the second part of the day because it's easy to complete, right? Tasks as checking the emails or tasks as responding to messages, responding to support tickets can be included on the second part of the day. You don't have to spend your precious energy in the morning with this. You can always be smart and organize things correctly. Now there's another thing that I want to share with you is to do not repeat unnecessary process more times than you should in a single day. So if you say, I'm checking emails every day, do not check your email inbox 10 times a day. Or if you're running a business, for example, as an affiliate marketer, or if you're running a business as a coach, mentor, instructor, would be very good if you take a look at your earnings one time per day. This is something that most of the instructors, marketers, and businessmen are doing. They are basically looking at their earnings 5-10 times a day, and maybe you find yourself in the same situation. When you start a business, or when you try something out, or when you try to do something, right? You want to see results. You want to see right away results. And then you keep refreshing the page, or you keep checking comments, or you keep checking reviews, always. More times a day than you should. Now this is something that you need to erase and point out exactly inside your to-do list. I am checking emails 1 time per day. I'm checking earnings 1 time per day. I'm checking my autoresponder, how many subscribers I got today, only 1 time. I'm not losing my time checking every hour. I'm not losing my time checking my earnings every hour, and so on. This is something where we can win a lot of time by excluding the unnecessary tasks, right? Maybe you're doing these tasks because you don't know they are really unnecessary to do it so often, and that's why point them inside your to-do list. Make sure you point them in the second part of the day, because it's not hard to open a website and check your earnings, or respond to emails, or check your subscribers, or check different things you are checking. That's not a hard task. Now you point down in the second part of the day, and you do it only 1 time. You're not going to repeat that 500 times and check every time, because you're so excited, because you want to see results. You're checking, and you lose your time. This is very a problem, and we have to erase from our activity. Now that's pretty all about. Have in the meantime a message for you. Thank you for visiting my blog, and feel free to comment below. I would love also to offer you the opportunity to take you by hand and coach you until you earn $10,000 a month. Contact me for any support or inquire. And thanks for watching. This is Scramble for marketingwithscramble.com, and see you next time.